live. I'm Larry Rosen, Festival Director, Northeast Film Festival, here with the multi-award-winning writer, filmmaker Tom Bragg.
Thank you.
And the multi-award-winning actor, filmmaker, Mike Vezza.
Some of those very awards for the Bathing Bandit, which we are going to have at Northeast Film Festival, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds pretty accurate.
On Saturday at noon. I'm just going to go for the whole thing. It's a great festival, and I highly recommend it.
It is. No, it is. It's a big party, and it's a good gathering of all our people, all our associates. What would you call the?
It's a nice
Festival
place.
friends, industry friends,
Festival industry.
familiar faces, friendly faces.
There's a word I'm looking for, but
Acquaintances, associates, compadres.
colleagues, colleagues,
colleagues.
which sounds very funny right now. Colleagues.
It's a great gathering of the finest of filmmakers in the state of New Jersey and New York, and it's international. Northeast. No, it's not Northeast International, though. It's Northeast One Word Film Festival.
But we've had multiple films from Europe and Asia, South America, and a couple of other continents in between.
It's a good festival, good films, like you just said, from international films, good stuff.
See, wow.
Yeah, and the horror version is good too.
Yeah, Northeast Film Festival Horror Fest.
Yes. Mike just won an award for the Bathing Bandit.
I did. At the Venus Italian Film Festival in Las Vegas, Nevada. The first ever Italian-American Film Festival in Las Vegas.
Very exciting.
Well, Italian Film Festival.
And they gave him a little marble statue.
Was it actually marble?
It's
was
so
not
beautiful.
plastic?
It is so
Wow, I
beautiful.
assumed that was plastic.
It
I
is,
meant to ask
no. It's marble and some
Wow.
kind of fancy stone or
I'm
marble.
impressed.
It's beautiful. No, she does a wonderful job, and I highly recommend it.
And who is that? Who is that?
Christina. Katerina. Can you edit this?
Katerina Michio.
Katerina Michio.
And we also just got her into her other festival,
Cutting Room.
Cutting Room.
Cutting Room is in New York City. As of now, it's our first Manhattan screening and New York premiere of Bathing Bandit.
Well, we went last year. We were there.
Yeah.
It was a good festival. A lot of fun.
Awesome times.
At the Cutting Room, of all places.
Great place. I mean, the food there is good. There's a full bar. We're gonna have a good time either way, Tommy Bragg. All right. That Budweiser there.
They do.
Enough said. Enough said. Can I bring my mug?
You can.
Oh, it's my
I
problem.
mean, I don't know why you wouldn't go. Why would you go anywhere without that mug?
Book DJ Brett.
DJ Brett. It's the sponsor for the DJ Brett wear everywhere. So, do one of you want to give us a description of the plot of the Bathing Bandit?
Bathing Bandit is about two roommates who come home and find a body in a bathtub, which they assume is a lifeless body.
Two goofballs come home and find a special surprise in a
Yes.
bathtub, and then goes through what happens afterwards.
Right. That is just the beginning.
Yes,
They
and,
find the
it of course stars Jarrett Rinaldi, the very beautiful Mrs. Laura Peterson, and myself, Mikey Vezza, as Richie.
Well, you're beautiful too.
Yeah, the Bathing Bandit's Laura, though. She's definitely our selling point. Drop dead gorgeous.
Okay, so
Also phenomenal actress.
of the two goofballs,
She is.
between you and Jared Rinaldi, who do you think is the bigger goofball?
Oh, God, me. No, Jarrett's an immensely talented actor. I mean, that's better than me. I love him. But yeah, no, I mean, like, if you're looking for a really goofy guy, I'm probably your better bet. Just theoretically, I mean, I believe Dr. Rosen has mentioned that I play a phenomenal doofus and I'm really good at it. So, cool. Hey, I'll be a good doofus. Whatever.
Yeah, I think that was the first comedy I've ever worked with Jared on. I just cast him in very dramatic roles.
Oh, he was great. He's great in comedy too.
Yeah.
He's got a wide range, phenomenal actor.
Incredibly talented, yes. And he's a guy who, when we first had the read-throughs, he came down and he's hit the floor running also. He knew the whole tone of the movie. He knew what we were going for.
Understood his character really well.
Right.
And we're winners of Best Comedic Duo at the Brightside Film Festival.
Yes.
So.
He's also a good-looking guy, which helps.
Yeah, great looking dude, yeah.
Although
Laura Peterson's still the main sales pitch there.
Well, she's better looking.
I like to think we're all beautiful
So
people.
these.
Well, when she
This-
finishes
this
looking in the
cast.
mirror, he takes it from her and looks at himself. So
This cast is beautiful. Come see it, just to look at how
It
gorgeous
is
the
a good
cast is.
cast. It is.
I especially like the guy in the bowling shirt who plays Richie.
And the guy who wrote it's good looking too. But that's
I hear he has a pretty awesome beard.
Oh, forget about it, you gorgeous teddy bear man. Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Yes. Which was based on a Larry Rosen idea.
That's,
For the numerous times I've come home and found a body in the tub.
Yes.
hey, shit happens. What are you gonna do? Part of the trick is figuring out what you're gonna do with it next.
Oh, that was pretty easy. But so, what was your favorite part on set? Your favorite part of the shoot?
I think it's always a joy. I mean, I've worked with this crew a lot. I work with you a lot. I'm just starting to work on some of the things Tom writes, and it's just brilliant. I'm a set junkie, so I can come to set whether I'm working or not and float around and have a good time and just enjoy everybody around me and the film industry. The most fun part. That's a tough call. I truly think I enjoy almost all of it. Probably just popping in and hanging with my co-stars. Yes, and the usual.
My favorite part was that last scene when we couldn't really get the scene going in your living room, well, den, and we drank shots of bourbon.
Only Tom drinks shots.
It was just to help the actors.
I'm kidding, everyone did.
Yeah. Well, most of us did.
I mean,
It was the last scene of the night. So.
Yeah.
I may have indulged in one wee shot.
Yeah.
I think the exact thing I said is everyone can have one shot. Tom, you get as many as you want.
And I did.
And,
I just had to. Just to.
no, but everything ran smooth with 2 day shoot. Not even
2 days,
a day and a
yeah.
half,
It was smooth.
whatever.
It really was a smooth shoot.
No complaints.
See,
and,
it's-
yeah.
It's weird because my favorite part was afterwards when we had our wrap dinner, watching Laura just attack those chicken wings.
Apparently, Laura likes chicken wings. Yes.
Yeah, we had our wrap dinner.
No, she attacked them.
I still feel bad about that because I decided I figured we'd live like giants, and I poured a beer back into a pitcher, and I was gonna just drink it out of the pitcher. I thought Tommy Bragg was gonna be hysterical. And instead, that's the only time I think Tom Bragg has ever gotten angry with me, and I'm just devastated about it. I buy a beer every time I see him now.
No, what happened was
I'm listening.
he did it, which was seemingly last call, and it was the end of the beer, and he just.
I mean, I thought you were gonna think it was great. Like, hey, look at little Vezza. He's got
took
his big beer.
Took his glass of beer, which he was drinking, so it was spitting there, and he just dumped into the big pitcher of beer.
Tom, you make horror movies. Is my saliva or backwash really the worst thing you're gonna deal with? I
I don't
mean,
know.
wasn't someone just covered with blood on a set like a day ago or a week ago?
But they looked hot, covered in
Well,
blood.
anyway, apologies all around, and we will buy 2 pitchers next time.
Well, and then-
we will live as giants.
And then,
I did get rather angry. I couldn't control myself.
but
I'm sorry you were upset. I didn't mean to upset you. I tried to bring you joy.
But then there was a very talented director who was able to get the waitress to turn the taps back
He
on
did.
and bring some fresh beer.
Yes.
I would have found you beer.
Thank you.
Actually, we did because we went to another bar afterwards.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, well, Houlihan's was open until like 4.
Yes, we were out very late.
We made some calls to other producers whose movies haven't come out yet, and they never. What else did we do? We ate.
But it was
drank,
very,
we
it
were
was very erotic watching Laura Peterson eat those chicken wings
She's a cool kid.
as much and as fast as she was.
So here's a writing question. Because luckily I'll never ask this question about Superstorm. So for the Bathing Bandit, if you could add one thing into the script or into the film, looking back in the hindsight of it, what would it be? If anything.
No, I don't. I think it was a pretty good script. I think it was a rather tight script. Are you saying there should have been nudity in it?
I definitely think that we should have had Mike topless, but
No, I thought it was a really tight script actually.
But I play a doofus, and it looks so great with my shirt off. I don't know if it would have worked the same way. That's true.
No, you would have been less of a doofus.
Yeah, and then we're going for doofus for good old.
here's my shirt, Sally.
Here's my shirt, Sally.
But it's
Thanks, Sally.
it's a fun movie. They like when you say that line, apparently. The people at the festivals.
They love
Every
it.
time.
That one gets a giggle. I knew it when I was delivering it too. Some of the lines I deliver like fucking Scooby, like part of me, like effing Scooby Doo. I don't know. My mom knows, so she's gonna be like, why saying fuck? Oops.
But it was definitely pure Mikey Vezza, that line.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I thought about it when I put it out. Yeah, no,
Which is what you were hired
I
for,
can do
to
that.
play Mike Vezza.
I thought I was hired to play Richie.
That's what I thought too.
Richie, yeah, I thought I was hired to play Richie. A guy who lives with another guy in an apartment who comes across a young lady.
So the original version of the script, originally we thought about you playing Frankie.
Oh, that's true.
And all these lines is like, no, this line would be better if it came out of Mike. No, this line would be better out of Mike. And then the same on the other. I was like, no, it would be better if it was, another person. And then at some point, Tom's like, why don't we just switch him now? And because he was getting pissed off at me, he says, why don't we just, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just switch who's.
It worked well, and Jared has some killer lines in it. I enjoy
No,
it.
and they're spot on from him.
What's our runtime? 15?
14 minutes, 15 seconds.
Yeah, so, come see it. It's,
Perfect sweet spot.
yeah.
And that's screening on September 8th at 12 noon at the TNX Cinemas in the
Oh, that's right.
Festival.
Wait,
This
September-
year, and we also play in Nyack.
Yeah, and we're playing in Nyack.
September 8th at 12 noon.
September 8th at 12 noon.
And then
I'm sorry, September 7th at 12 noon.
September
7th. I'm getting the dates.
September 7th at 12 noon, then September 6th at 5 is
Second Thoughts.
Second
But
Thoughts.
also on
Feature
September-
film.
also,
Another. Yeah.
On September 7th, we're also playing at the Silver State Film Festival.
In Nevada.
Yeah, I want to go. Actually, I like those guys. But I was at they run another festival called Silicon Beach in LA, and that was our world premiere.
Yeah.
We had our world premiere in Los Angeles on digital cinema.
Which Mike Vezza was
Yeah.
at.
And then 2 hours later, we had our New Jersey premiere.
Yes.
It was
I
that
missed that,
close, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you have coming up next in terms of acting or producing?
Well, I have a lot, but I'm spending a lot of time on the road with these guys. Hopefully, Bathing Bandit will be getting a lot more action and play, as will the Second Thoughts feature. And the short version of the Second Thoughts, there's rumors. Am I allowed to let them go, or well, not rumors, facts? But,
You could share it, I guess. Why not?
all right. Anyway, we are having a box office release in Los Angeles, California, of the short version of Second Thoughts. Starring myself, Daniel Roebuck, Larry Rosen has a very nice cameo.
I'm not in the short.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's not in the short, but he's in the feature, which is better because it's longer and you get to watch more of us.
And that's September 20th
Yeah.
starts our
Yeah,
theatrical.
yeah. Cher Upshire Gottman,
Round
Rihanna Raddick, award-winning Best Actress recipient, Rihanna Raddick for the. I'm confusing for Second Thoughts.
She's quite good.
Yeah. Very cool.
Very
Best actress in
talented.
a feature in
Indie Gathering.
the Gathering in Ohio. Yeah, we had a great time at the Gathering too. Like I took a ride out with my director. It was phenomenal. But great experiences all around. Very excited for Northeast. Good times.
Do you have anything else coming up?
No, just trying to get Crazy for the Blonde, trying to help out with it to get it finished.
That's
That's
right.
really my main thing right now.
That's right. I heard you guys did a show for Crazy for the Blonde
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple days ago or
Yes.
something. I don't know what you're doing schedule-wise here.
The shot here, actually.
Yeah. Other than
And that's
the
also
also here, but.
premiering at Northeast Film
You
Festival.
can't tell because I'm wearing a different shirt.
Hey, easy now, easy now, easy now. Yeah, come on. No, okay.
He's trying to get Crazy Blonde to join us now.
Yeah. I'm always trying to get Crazy Blondes to join us. Or more often Gingers, but Crazy Blondes
I'm
are
sure he
great.
likes the gingers.
Yeah, I gotta think for the.
He likes
Yeah.
a particular ginger at this point.
It's like 2 or 3 particular Gingers.
Oh.
Alright, well, there might be one, but I mean, getting taken my text, so I don't know.
I like
If we're not
anybody who
Facebook
likes-
friends, I doubt you'll see this anyway, so.
Oh, here's my You want to introduce yourself? This is my waitress, Kristen Murray, star of Crazy for Blonde.
Come on, get in.
No.
Okay.
All right, and
But we're not terribly interesting. You don't want to listen to.
all right. Well,
Myself? Yeah. You guys kinda.
with our refill, that is our show. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you next time.
Thank you.